At Mars Hill Academy, our vision is to cultivate wise and virtuous men and women who glorify and enjoy God, faithfully applying the Lordship of Christ throughout all of life. As a classical Christian school, we shape the hearts and minds of the next generation to learn truth, love beauty, and live goodness.
Truth, it is always rooted in the Word of God. Beauty comes out through the more artistic or the humanities that the school offers. And then goodness, I think, is generally about how Mars Hill cultivates people to go out into the world and be leaders and be strong in their faith.
Our graduates are prepared not merely for college, but for a life of service, leadership, and a joyful obedience to Christ.
The student leadership here is not just about telling everyone else what to do, but it's also serving others to show and make a difference.
We're teaching our students to engage in thoughtful, meaningful discussion and debate about the substance of ideas. And that's what's lacking, I think, in our civic discourse today. We want these students to be well-spoken, articulate, gracious young men and women who think God's thoughts after Him.
Thoughtful alumni will say, "You truly taught me how to be a lifelong learner." That's one of the objectives of a classical and Christian education, is not to teach things, but to teach students how to love learning and how to learn for themselves. And so we set them up for that success.
We are in a period of growth and are experiencing those challenges. So we have classrooms in the lunchroom. We have art on a cart.
We are, quite frankly, out of classroom space to meet the demand that we currently have for our 2 sections of each grammar school grade and a growing logic and rhetoric school that are moving upward. As we pursue things true and good and beautiful and in the best interest of a positive learning environment, a 4th grade grammar class ought not to be held in a cafeteria.
Now we're scattered across the whole building, and there would be a much more effective learning environment with students that are of similar age closer together, and also that collaborative effect for teachers as well.
Anything we can do to help facilitate learning in a better, orderly, beautiful, spacious, organized way, we want to do.
After months of prayer, planning, and a thoughtful feasibility study, we are launching an $11 million capital campaign to meet the needs of today and build for tomorrow.
The plan includes expanding our grammar wing for our youngest learner, which also opens up several classrooms and spaces, the parking lot expansion, new locker rooms to help our athletics program, and the launch of a long-term endowment to ensure Mars Hill thrives for generations to come.
This campaign isn't just about a building. It's about creating room to grow and space to thrive for every student who walks these halls, so they can go out into the world as bold, joyful, faithful servants of Christ.
In this day and age when values are questioned, it's very important to know that Christ is at the center of everything. And in this universe, we have to know our place in it is to serve God and to also shine His light around others.
Will you join us now to be a part of the future, to be a part of what we're doing here, what the Lord's doing here? We need your help. We have big goals, but we know the Lord will provide. We'd love to know what the Lord puts on your heart. We can make this happen so that we can be thriving in a new building before we know it.
We're inviting you to join us, to pray, to dream with us, and to consider how you might be part of laying the foundation for the future of Mars Hill Academy. Together, we can ensure that many more students are shaped by this mission, and in turn, go on to impact the world for the kingdom of Christ. Let's build the future together.